Hello everybody, my name is Anthony, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, Napoleon's Legacy as the British Empire. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we still are at war with the Zulu down here. We did destroy their army, now we're occupying their final province. Hopefully, they don't come back and attack, and hopefully this Hudson Bay Company army will actually come up here. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I can just command their units. There we go. Well, that solves that issue. So they got some ships over here. Who else were controlling the Indian fleet? And then these fleets are just kind of hanging out. Let's stock them up so they don't sink. Wait, this army has 0 boats in it, so I don't know how that exists. But you guys just dock in Vancouver Island, and that should be fine. We might actually just want to split forces up. Actually, have a 6 out of 9 stack. Actually, this is mounts. We probably don't need as many troops there, so we'll just put a 6 stack there. 6 here, 9 there, and they hopefully won't attack into us. They might try to go to Buffalo River. I'm not 100% too sure, because there's no one there right at the moment. But let us go up to speed 4. We have some newspapers, but we're probably not going to read those. And there are a handful of wars going on. We got the Ottomans, Reno Undino. I don't know how to actually say that. Reino Unindo, which is basically Brazil and Portugal, and reconquest there. So yeah, they're kind of in a war between Gran Colombia and Argentina. I don't know what exactly they're going to do. I mean, they have 33 brigades, but I don't know how many are actually in Brazil and are not, in Portugal. And the Ottomans are going to ruin their borders because they're trying to take this state from Persia. But yeah, how long is this going to take? 11%. Gran Colombia, you want military access? Sure, why not? I mean, I don't really ever think there's a reason to ever say no, is there, to military access? Like, you might as well just give it to everybody. Yeah, Haiti down here. Well, actually, we haven't even been focusing on our sphere. I don't think I've even opened up the sphere tab at all, which is definitely a mistake. Let's look at these guys. Okay, we have influence there, we have influence here. They would definitely show up on this list. I don't care about constructions. Influence, I do care about rally points. I don't really, but we'll keep it there just in case. 6.2% soldiers is actually quite a bit. So let us put soldiers up into here instead of in Lower Canada. Or instead of Upper Canada, I should say. Okay, so who should we start influencing? Who's actually not being influenced? The CSA, Mexico, most people aren't influenced. We got the French. I think trying to get influence right now in Europe would be dumb. Because we got, the British Union, the French Empire, Austria, the Ottomans, Prussia. They can all kind of compete over there. So we're going to kind of stay within North and South America, basically do our own Monroe Doctrine, because the United States, they're basically just New England, so I don't think they'll have that much sway. I mean, they'll still get a lot of immigration, but actually we should get immigration as well, because we're in the New World, which actually will definitely help us out, because normally, if you're in Europe, you just don't get immigration, it's just impossible, but because our capital is actually in York, in Toronto, we can actually get immigration. We're probably not going to get a lot because we're not a democracy like these other countries in the region. But you can see here we're getting some from the French, so it will get a handful. Especially once we start passing forms and stuff. Hopefully, things should go well there. Mexico, are you friendly with anybody? You're cordial with the United States. The CSA cordial with the United States. Are they all cordial? No, you're neutral. But I think we just need to start pumping influence into either Mexico or the CSA. 1.82, 1.68. But I think because the CSA has cores on the native confederation, we probably don't want to have them in our sphere because they might just attack us. Actually, no, that makes less sense. We should have them in our sphere so they can't attack us. Oh, but actually, they also absolutely hate us, negative 200, so that is definitely not going to happen. So we'll get Mexico in our sphere. And getting 6.31 a day is quite a lot. We'll definitely be able to beat out the United States. And they might be influencing the CSA. Do they even like each other? No, they hate each other, but they're still trying to influence them anyways. And actually, will they... Dixie. But you don't accept Dixie, so they actually won't get annexed by event. Actually, that's not true. The United States might have a decision to do that. I'm not 100% too sure. The Imperial French territory at peace. We could get an event. What's this do? In the Napoleonic Wars, the British Empire, naval power, sees all French colonies in the Atlantic. Okay, because the French actually have cores on some of these islands, we could just, well, not this one, these two, we could just buy the islands off them. We're not going to do that. Because why would we give up our territory? And if the French want to show up, they can just show up. I mean, they do have 100 brigades compared to our 7, but that'd actually be really bad. But we don't have the money to do it, so actually we do. We absolutely have the money to do it. We have £500,000. We're making quite a bit of money, actually. A lot of it's being stockpiled. Are we still building factories? We're not. We'll fund some railroads and stuff. Actually, we should just be doing that right now anyways. Expand all the railroads in our country. Is there anybody really in this area? Let's check population density. Not really. There's like a few thousand. There's probably like 10,000 people. 10, 20,000 people in this entire area. So it doesn't make too much sense to increase infrastructure over there. So we'll build railroads over here. We'll build railroads in Newfoundland. And that should be fine. If the capitalists want to build railroads over here, they can. I mean, I'll fund them in the projects tab, but other than that, I won't really do much. I guess there are colonies and stuff we should be spending money on and putting our railroads in. But that is fine. Yeah, this army should just disappear as soon as this war's over. We can get the Mexico up to cordial. And we already had 23 points extra with that. The French at war. The Union-Ottoman War. So these guys are already fighting each other. Greece is at war with the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire has cores on all of Greece. Oh, is this a civil war? Where the hell did Greece come from? Okay, so there was like a civil war. Greece has 11 brigades against the Ottomans 33. And it's just the Ottomans. I wonder if the Greeks will win. Like, they weren't there at the beginning, so it's definitely a civil war. Or an independence war. Yeah, so they'll just kind of sit out there. We can already get our relations up with Mexico to friendly. Can we get us an alliance with them? They would not accept. Why? Too many great power. Oh, are you allied to the United States? You are, but as soon as we get you in our sphere, you should just get rid of the alliance. And we do need to end this war soon, because we are still actually getting positive infamy for having a slave trade. But this should be done pretty soon. We're already at 80%. Looks like the army in here is taking attrition, which is fine. Australia, are you? Yeah, you're all 15. Actually, you're 20, 20. So this will be able to be colonized a little bit before Africa, but not super early. How about this territory, actually? New Zealand is at 30. So as soon as we get the malaria invention, we should be able to colonize New Zealand. Assuming we actually could get colonial power, which apparently seems to be a major crutch for our nation. And we are building naval factories. Well, naval bases. But those will be done in years from now. But we should just keep building them. Only one per state. I'm assuming, is there one like somewhere else? Well, let's get the state map mode. The region map mode. Puerto Rico's owned by Spain. If we're gonna build, oh, we got that one here. We're building a naval base here. This looks like it's a different state. Okay, that's actually part of Portugal. Zulu will be able to build a thing there. Sri Lanka. Are we already building it? Oh, we already got a naval base. Fantastic. And then in Australia, I mean, it said there was one in Sydney, so we're probably fine there. Tasmania. Yeah, we already have one here. Build a naval base there. Is there anywhere else that we have territories? We probably have a bunch of like island colonies. And we'll start building them there. How about these islands? Are you part of anything? Yes, you are. We're already building there. So we don't have Argentina. South Georgia just kind of exist. These islands, yeah, we should be able to build naval bases here. Let's kind of build them in Africa as well. This should be a different state. For some reason, it has a Spanish core. Apparently, the mod isn't exactly finished, so it's weird that they still have cores on some of our stuff. Actually, it's weird that they would ally us if they have cores in our territory. Interesting. Okay, well that's fine. Bermuda, do you have a naval base? Okay, we're already building one there. And hopefully this should fix colonial power at least a little bit. I mean, it kind of sucks that we're actually spending so much here. We probably should have actually given it to the natives, so that we wouldn't have to administrate it ourselves and take up all the points. Especially since we're going to get even more by annexing the Zulu. But that just means we can build another naval base here. And that should give the AI control of their armies back. What the hell is this? The Imperial French territory. Yeah, I mean, if they have so many more men than we do, we might as well just buy the islands. Or we could just give them back the islands. And for 150 opinion boost. French have proven willing to negotiate. We can give back the colonies. Or we could spend 100,000 to keep them. Well, let's see. Negative 75. They don't really like us. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. 100,000 pounds. For what islands are they exactly? Like, what are they? What are the trade goods here? It's on these two. So we have cotton and fruit. 33,000. I mean, let's just buy the islands. Okay, well they said no. Well, now they hate us even more. Maybe we should just give them the islands. I don't know. Hopefully they don't declare war on us and do something dumb like that. Looks like we can recruit some more troops. Right now, we need more cannons in this army, so let us do that. Oh, these are in Africa. Okay, well we'll build 2 infantry then. Basically have a small African regiment. You guys were from India, right? Well, no, okay, he's from Sydney. You're from York, which is Toronto. Okay. So let us... Oh, my transports are all the way over here. And they're also in bad shape. Are we repairing them? I mean, we should be. Actually, we're not. Okay. Repair the boats a little bit. Break off the transports. And we'll send them down. We'll send, you know, we'll send the Australian unit back to Sydney. Actually, we won't do that. That makes no sense. Well, we will... Well, let's disband them, right? Because one's red. And the other one's yellow, so... It's just easier for everybody if they just didn't exist. Combine these fleets again. Don't spend the money on the boats. No reason to go over there. And these are the Zulu infantry. It's crazy with 6% soldiers, we can only still build like 4 brigades. Or 5 brigades out of here. Which really does not seem like a lot. Actually, it's not even. It's 2 brigades. Because the other 3 are coming from here. Really? You have 6% soldiers in Upper Canada? 6%, and you can only train that many troops. Anglo-Canadian. It's because there's so many, because they're all from different culture groups. And from different provinces. So it's actually kind of terrible, the way it's set up right now. And it would work out pretty much alright. Add them to our sphere, fantastic. If, like, what is our primary culture? It's British. Will they convert to British? I think eventually, so hopefully they convert quickly. Like, what is the rate of conversion? Is it non-existent? Primary or accepted, primary or accepted. Most of them are primary or accepted. That's bad for us, because then they won't assimilate into British. Only the Cree, but the Cree are converting to Canadians, which isn't even the primary thing. Oh, we got some more prestige, fantastic. Queen Victoria's showing up in the British Empire. So, five brigades. We got a lot of accepted cultures, which is nice. But because it's so multicultural, it's hard to make armies. Maybe because, I mean, in French Canada, they're mostly French Canadian. So hopefully it'll be easier to train troops there. We can mobilize 4 brigades. Isn't that wonderful? We'll just rally points here. I mean, we could start fabricating claims on these guys as well. Because if we do have a 6 stack, we can kind of just do whatever the hell we want. Our infantry's already back down to 0. So we had to wait until, what, 41, I believe it was, until the slave trade's over. And this -3 penalty, or the plus 0.05 will go away. What's this event here? Hunt for the monarchists. Don't come over here. Don't fight me. They've actually have to course in like all my territory as well. Which actually isn't surprising. And it looks like the French have invaded the British Isles. Once again. So I wonder how, like, what's your army like? 11 brigades? 153 brigades? And they're probably at war with actually they're not at war with Ireland at the moment, surprisingly. Are the Greeks winning? I don't think they are. No, they're definitely losing. I mean, actually, you're winning, surprisingly. You're winning battles. I mean, they've occupied part of your country, but you are winning battles, so good for you, British Union. And one thing I want is I definitely want the French to not annex any of that land. Because if they annex any of that land, it's definitely bad for us. Railroads. About a year left in some of these naval bases, and then the other ones are going to take even longer. Okay, well, we got minimum life rating, which is good. And also, we're not buying goods. That's what we should be doing. We should be buying raw materials. So, what's... Okay, let's go to, like, here, where it's probably not... We want to find a naval base that hasn't... Okay, you haven't begun construction. Timber, steel, cement, machine parts, lumber. Okay. Trade. Lumber, automate is dumb. So let's just buy the things we need. No... It's much easier if I just buy it, instead of letting the AI deal with it. Just buy some basic goods. Wine, we need lumber. We need machine parts. We need... Was it steel or was it iron? I'm assuming it's steel. Steel, cement, and timber. I don't know why you need timber and lumber, but that's fine. Your timber. Buy a lot of you, buy the steel, and then buy cement, which is you. No, your fertilizer, your cement. Buy all of it. It'll cost us a lot of money, but we have a lot of money, so it should work out just fine. Free trade. Yeah, I still don't understand why this is even in the game, because no one supports protectionism. Nobody. Nobody. So why even have it? Is there anything else we do need? Clipper convoys, we probably actually do need those, because we have a bunch of Clipper convoys that need to be repaired. Coal, we probably don't need at the moment. And now that we actually have a bunch of raw goods ourselves, we should just start building factories all over the damn place. So let's see, we have unemployed clerks in the Maritimes and Newfoundland, so we should definitely be building factories there. So in the Maritimes, you got a lot of lumber. You have some grain. I mean, you can always just do the good old-fashioned liquor distillery. So we'll do that because it's always a good idea. But here, they actually don't have any wheat. So you can actually make a canned good factory because you have a lot of fish. Canned good, there you go. You get that done. And hopefully it just is done basically instantly. Machine parts, okay, it's what's limiting us. Are we buying machine parts? Buy a lot of machine parts. It might be hard to buy them, yeah, because the French, the British Union, and Poland and Lithuania are the only countries making machine parts at the moment, so it's definitely going to be a limiting factor for us. Really, nobody supports anything. Okay, well, full citizenship then. I don't know what the hell they support. They support none of the above. But, so do you think Germany is actually going to form? The British Union definitely, they were winning, but now they are definitely losing. Got the British Union on the sides. That could be good for us. They have no brigades right now. If we attack them at the moment... Do we have any allies in the region? No, we only have Mexico in our sphere, and that's basically it. Do you want to ally me? They don't, because they are still allied with the United States for now. Grant Colombia, you guys, Argentina, Chile... Who should we... I mean, Spain would be a good country to influence, right? They're allied to us. They like us. So we might as well influence them. Especially if they ever take back the mainland. Then, I mean, that's good for us. British Union. The British Union. Is everything going to be... Yes, it's going to be super expensive to try to take stuff back. Can we ally the French Empire? I'm gonna go with basically that's never going to happen. Well, we're up to 7th place now. Who's below us? Russia's below us. Hopefully the British Union just kind of get destroyed here. They have a lot of prestige, but we're 24th military. That's really, really bad. They got kicked down to 3rd place. Looks like the war's over. They got cut down the sides, I believe. They have 4 ships. I think we need to attack Britain. But can we attack Britain? If they I don't know how many troops the British can mobilize. Ireland, will you give me military access? Not accept. I mean, we could just start taking back Britain. It's really, you know, it's the patriotic thing to do. Can we start... Not tell there's Zulu infantry. That's really not what I'm super interested in. Like, do any of you guys want to ally me? Probably not, because they're, like, super far away. Maybe 93. Britain, you should just, I mean, I'm assuming if they ever get dropped out of great power status, I mean, that's probably never going to happen. That'll be great for us, though, because if they drop out of great power status, then we should just annex them by event. Because we will have the same culture group. But I don't know if I'm probably not the leader of the culture group. The primary tag is probably Britain. So, but that probably won't work. Sadly. United States, you like me. Why are we not allies? Government type, too many alliances. Mexico, break your alliance with the, break your alliance with the, United States. Do it, please, for me. Nah, I don't think they're gonna do it. Disappointing. We also might as well start influencing Haiti as well. Like, I don't think the United States has too much interest in them. I mean, they're cordial with both, but I think they're mostly trying to influence the CSA at the moment. Which makes sense. Looks like the French are trying to annex, or not annex, but just try to persuade Haiti. I mean, they do have cores, so they could just attack and annex Haiti. There's really nothing stopping them. Early railroad, let's get railroad up one more level. We definitely need to attack Britain. They have 4 ships. It's basically nothing. Increase naval spending again. We would probably need to send all of our troops, which isn't a lot. It's 8 brigades, but we're at 2.5% and still not a single recruitable brigade. And yes, they can. Quebec City, wonderful. Okay, build an artillery. Don't rally here. We'll rally to the coast because I think that makes more sense. You guys, we'll let you have 1 more repair tick, and then we're going to send you down to the Zulu. Pick up those 3 troops, bring them back up to Halifax, and then we'll go invade Britain. And hopefully that all works out okay. It might not. It might work out really, really bad, but that's fine. Actually, you know what we could just do is we can just send the Clippers. And they can just do it themselves. So we'll send them down to... Is there anywhere that does have a naval base already built? Okay, you go down there. And then, so you just don't get too much time at sea penalty. The slave trade. We're getting even more infamy now. Or did it just renew? I think it just renewed itself. Okay, so I think that'll actually stay until we forbid it. We will never have the slavery debate because I think that's purely a United States thing. Interest opinion, get them up to friendly. Actually, who's already at 72 with? Somebody 72 with. The French are at 72. Oh, so they're already friendly. Well, we'll increase our opinion to Haiti, and then we'll just kind of back out because there's really no reason to get involved with Haiti. So I'm assuming the French are probably going to get Haiti to 100%, and then never sphere them because they have cores, so the AI thinks I'm going to attack them, so I don't want them having my sphere because then I couldn't attack them. But they never will attack them. It's just the dumb things the AI does. So the ships are down here. We will send them to I think we might as well send them straight over there. And we'll send them back. So, Imperial India, what the hell do I want you guys to do? I mean, I could just start attacking and annexing these people. Demand concession, conquest. Is there anybody who's small around here that can just be annexed in a single war? Establish protectorates, 10 infantry if we get caught. And I think here we can only take this one state. I mean, it's still one state, it still has 319,000 people. And it is bordering you. And who are you allied to? You have 2 states, so it's not really a contender. Burma. 15 brigades, don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, and the conquest is 22. So that one's absolutely out of the question. The French have shown up. Ooh, I don't like that. But the French have shown up that we definitely need to start acting. So we'll justify it as that a demand of concession. Hopefully that the East India Company can just kind of steamroll Orissa and give us control of at least this state. If we can take this one instead, that'll be great, but I don't think we can due to the fact that that's where their capital is. But, you know, if we're very lucky, we can. Yeah, the first fleet's taking some attrition, so go dock up somewhere, and then go to the Zulu. It's still a negative 167. But as soon as we're fine, we can actually start, you know, colonizing New Zealand and some of these other islands around here. Let's see, yes, we can colonize here, we could colonize... Well, that's basically it. But we can colonize here. And that's always good. Always good. I mean, you're only at... You're like 48% strength. You're absolutely A-okay. What we should be doing is we should be building more, Should be building transports, shouldn't we? So, well, we have steamer transports. Or we can just build a massive amount of clipper convoys. I think we'll just get some steamer transports. Have them rally in Halifax. Will they be getting their supplies? Steamer convoys, we'll just go to trades. Steamer convoys. Buy up a lot of them. And hopefully that means they'll just all kind of get built at once. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Spain, I think we can add you to our sphere. Drop them down just to 1 point. Great Colombia, I mean, you seem like you're a good country to have. Actually, you only have 8. You don't even have 1 million people in your country. That's very surprising. You do have a lot of goods, though. They're friendly with the British Union, Peru, Argentina. Who else would be interested in joining? I would like just the Ottomans. Like, what are the Ottomans doing? 5 million, are you friendly with... Oh no, you're a great power, but can't do anything there. China. Japan, maybe? I think we'll just kind of focus on Grand Colombia. You know, they're close by, and having, you know, control over North America sounds good for us. Only 0.6 for me. Very, very good. So that means that war justification should be very, very soon, yes. Burma's trying to attack Siam, so maybe actually attacking Burma would have been a good idea. Greece is definitely going to lose that. So you're attacking Siam over what? Siamese Shan, which I'm assuming is this province. Okay, they're fighting over that state. So Orissa, declare war, demand concession. It's only 3 war scores, so it shouldn't be a long war. Yeah, they'll just march in. Let's occupy 1 province should be enough for them just to say yes. And actually, with if it's only 3 war score, just sending probably like these boats out would probably be enough for them just to say yes. Like, we can probably finish this war in like a day. Yeah, we're already at 12%. Actually, they won't say yes. Surprising. Maybe now they will. Especially when it's like really cheap provinces, they'll just say yes if they are, yeah, blockaded. Yeah, there we go. Already done. We didn't even get 1 infamy tick from that. Actually, did we? Oh no, we got caught. So actually it lasted at least 1 month tick. So it's basically like that war never even happened. But I do think that this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks very much for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down.